Hello, Lenny the scientist. I
Hi.
heard that one of your favorite subject is what?
Chemistry.
Chemistry. And you love this periodic table?
Yeah, periodic
Who
table.
was the first person that came up with the table?
Dmitry Mendeleev,
Oh, where was he from?
Russia.
Okay.
And then he first came up with a periodic table in 1869.
That long ago. Did it look the same?
No. He organized the periodic table in another way, not like this. And before, they called some elements different from now. They were Latin names, and they were gaps.
Okay.
So hafnium was a gap before. There was a gap under zirconium. Zirconium is here and hafnium is there.
Okay. Can I ask you some super difficult questions about the periodic table?
Yeah.
Can you name the noble gases?
There is helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and organism.
Okay. Which one is the heaviest?
Organism.
And how many protons does that have?
107
Protons or neutrons?
neutrons.
What about protons?
118. And you know there's alkalis, and alkaline earth metals.
Okay, and they're all different.
Yeah.
What about, can you name some of the transition metals?
There's a niobium, zirconium, copper, nickel, iron, gold, mercury. There's ruthenium and also dubnium, and copernicum and darmstadium and roentgenium.
Okay, tell me, what is the element number 39?
39. Yttrium.
Yttrium, okay.
Yeah.
Yttrium. What's the element number 26?
26 is iron.
What's the element number 80?
Number 80 is mercury.
And what's the symbol for that?
Hg, of course.
Okay. And where's mercury used?
In thermometers and in old gold teeth.
Old gold teeth. Wow. They use mercury. Is mercury really healthy?
Nope. It's poisonous.
Okay. Does it look
Hold
pretty?
it like that.
What does it look like, mercury?
It's a gray liquid or metal.
Okay.
And the platinum is also gray, and it's also strong platinum.
Okay, strong. And what metal has really high melting point?
The melting point. Well, I can tell you which has a very low melting point. Gallium. It's the lowest melting point. It is very low. It can melt on the surface of a human hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. What about helium? Where's that? Helium, okay. What's sun? What's the sun burning now?
Hydrogen.
Oh, and when it becomes bigger, what's it gonna burn?
A red giant.
Huh?
A red giant.
A red giant, yeah. When it's gonna become the red giant, what's it gonna burn?
Helium.
And where did the name helium come from?
From the Greek god Helios, when it was discovered in the sun.
Oh.
And there's one more thing I wanted to tell you. This red line means the disconnection of a non-metal. Non-metal and transition elements.
Lanthanides and actinides, where are those?
Placed at the bottom.
Can you look at
But
me?
they are.
Don't look at the table. Name me one actinide.
But in the real periodic table, they are here, in the middle of barium and between lanthanum and hafnium.
Okay. Tell
In
me.
this periodic table, the lanthanides started cerium and the actinides from thorium.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this periodic table is different.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Excellent. Can you name me one actinide?
Yes. The difficult names of the actinides are after plutonium. So there's americium, cerium, berkelium, californium, einsteinium, there's also fermium, and mendelevium, and also nobelium and lawrencium. And 9 of them are artificial elements.
Oh.
Artificial elements are elements that are made in laboratories and exist for seconds or minutes.
Where was the heaviest element discovered?
In the Joint Institute for Nuclear Research in Dubna, Russia, it is GINR for short. GINR.
The Nuclear Research Institute.
And I
Okay.
want to show
What
you
is,
this
what is
thing.
the heaviest element, Lenny? Tell me.
Organism, the last element, of course.
And what's it? Who is it named after?
The Yuri Organism,
What nationality was he?
Russia. And
Okay.
this is, I wanted to show you this paper. It's about the rays beta, alpha, gamma, X-ray, and ultraviolet.
Mm-hmm.
I just
I
wrote
see. You're doing your own research,
I
right?
just wrote ultraviolet in the wrong way.
That's okay.
But that's still okay, yeah. Here is their mass reaction. This is their reaction. This is their rate. Gamma is 100, alpha 90, beta 50.504, and ultraviolet 49, X-ray 40.
Okay, excellent. Now let's.
Methane. Methane is CH4. Distant methanol. Now we're going to make ethanol. It's a type of alcohol.
This is great exercise for the little 4-year-old fingers. Great for developing his small motor skills. Let's have a look at the molecules that you made.
Here, this is a molecule that I discovered in my lab. It's
Do you have a
like
name
this.
for it?
Still, I'm looking for a nice name. Well, it looks like this. It's a very rare type of molecule. This
Yes, I've never seen that one before.
it's half poisonous and half and a quarter radioactive and the rest normal element.
I have a super difficult question for you. Who is a famous woman that discovered some of the radioactive elements?
Marie Curie from
Wait,
Poland.
She's from Poland, so she lived in Poland?
No, she moved into Paris.
Okay, and which elements did she
And
discover?
and her real name, but she's known as Marie Curie, but her real name was another name.
Okay.
It was Marie something something something.
Okay, that's a cool name. Very long. Something, something, something. Which elements did she discover?
Radium and polonium,
Okay. Why is polonium called polonium?
named after Poland.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Excellent, Lenny.
And this is another molecule.
Yeah.
I also discovered, made of hydrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and carbon.
What are those two lines that it has? What do you call that?
Where this one double bond. There's also triple bond that can only be used in 4-hole carbons or 3-hole carbons. That's like there's also triple bond I want to invent and patent called the RCM and the AEV.
What's RCM?
Rubbish cleaning machine from the sea.
Rubbish cleaning machine, RCM. Okay,
And
rubbish cleaning machine. Yeah.
Give me the paper.
Okay, sorry.
And the AEV is Apocalypse Escaping Vehicle.
Tell me more about the Apocalypse Escaping Vehicle.
We already need it because there's one apocalypse now called global warming. And I want to tell you the story of the Sahara Desert in Africa.